Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 2 of the ESL MKX Pro League presented by Xbox. My name is Dustin Kane. Joining me, as always, is Brian Compton. How are you?
I'm feeling great, man. It's so good to be back. It's been way too long. It feels like it's been a little while.
Feels just invigorating to be back.
Yeah.
Season 1, I did interrupt you because Season 1 was incredible, Brian.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw a bunch of the footage right there of the finals, which were amazing. Some of the best players from literally all over the world. Super exciting stuff. We got to see a lot of names that we've never heard of.
That's true.
And a lot of other
from a
people
lot of regions that we normally would not have really
that we don't know too much
paid
about.
attention to, you know, just because the North American scene is so strong. And on top of that, we had one of the greatest series that you and I have ever witnessed, let alone cast, in Mortal Kombat history, which was Nivik and Foxy.
Man. Yeah, so many times
in the mid-season showdown.
Oh, that was one of the best matches that I've ever seen in the history of competitive Mortal Kombat. And we got to continue to see that happen throughout the season. They faced each other so often. It was just, it really produced great stuff. And now, once again, everyone out there has an opportunity to win a life-changing amount of money. We
crowned our first season champion, Sonic Fox.
Oh, that kid.
Life-changing money there.
Yeah.
And we're doing it again for Season 2. And I'm very excited for Season 2 simply because we have a lot of the top-level communities from NA competing. We have Yomi now.
Yomi's in
more Critical Reaction. You know, Sonic Fox's team members are now in the fold, who have also made top 8. Speaking of which, let's go and take a look at the bracket. We have Sonic Fox and Wound Cowboy, both members of Critical Reaction.
The team match,
The team match. Then we have SenorAbram returning from Season 1. We also have King Falcon, who is new.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him, so I'm really looking forward to watching him play.
And then we have another Critical Reaction member, Biohazard,
who is actually Honeybee's brother.
Yes, and a very good Ferret Tour player.
I definitely think one of the best in the world.
If not the best. We have Kiltron, who, again, is new to us.
He is new to me, definitely.
And then, of course,
our boy,
Daddy Dab.
Daddy Dab.
Who is incredibly fun to watch to play. He's been training with me, actually helping me level up online. And he will be facing Tweety, which, if I'm not mistaken, is one of his online training partners.
It is, yeah. They're not super thrilled to be playing each other, but it is top 8. It's top 8, exactly. So it's gonna happen. Like, we have that team match, CR versus CR. We have Tweety versus Dab, and you know, this is game time, man. This is for the money. This is for the points. The points more than anything to get into those season finals, which is. That's what everyone's shooting for. That's what
everyone wants. So remember, if you would like to compete and get your chance to qualify for the season finals here in Burbank, please sign up at esl.gg/MKX Pro League. It's free to sign up. You can compete for $1,000 weekly. And then, like we said, you want to qualify for the finals. It's life-changing money. It's an opportunity to be a part of something huge and
make a name for yourself.
And make a name, absolutely.
Like Kiltron, King Falcon, Tweety, week 1, they're on the big stage. And we get to watch them play for the first time, at least for me. You know, I haven't seen these guys play.
And again, the thing I am most excited about is the figures that missed out on Season 1. Yomi, I mean, DJT has been insanely consistent, as has Michelangelo. You have
Zyfox entered.
Zyfox. You have King. Forever King did
of course.
Place once or twice.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal player. It's really good to see those guys.
You have Slayer.
Of course, Slayer. To see them recognize the opportunity. And they've all entered Tyrant, of course.
Tyrant is now part of Team Yomi as well, and I'm sure he's going to be doing well. He took
top 16 this week.
Top 16 this week. He also took top 8 at SCR recently. So
yes, he did.
I expect a lot of great things from all the Yomi guys who are now competing online.
So this is very exciting. We're getting into the first match here. This is actually SenorAbram versus King Falcon.
This is.
So I love
SenorAbram. You are a huge fan of SenorAbram.
I am. I'm a huge Takeda fan. I think he's such a cool character. He's my main. And of course, in the recent patch, shoutouts to NRS, we got a couple buffs, and we're seeing him again in top 8 here. No surprise at all. So here we go.
Here we go. Straight into the match. This is the first match of Season 2, and SenorAbram is starting off strong with the triple overhead.
I love the triple overhead, man. And of course, he has those the low kunai mix-ups.
He does.
His range is phenomenal. Right at the beginning of the match, he backed up. Of course, that's
beautiful backdash.
Yeah, nice teleport, good damage here.
So one thing I've noticed is he's actually sticking to Shirai Ryu, even though Ronin has gotten huge buffs as well.
I'm agreed. Yeah, Ronin I definitely think is viable. However, I am a big fan of Shirai Ryu.
SenorAbram, I love his movement right now.
His spacing is great. Keeping his distance. Aaron Black, obviously a very dangerous character up close.
But not even getting a chance. SenorAbram, very solid start.
Yeah, he's looking great.
Oh, avoids the slide, and here we go. He's going to get a combo. He's going to complete it. Burns the meter.
Oh, the mix-up.
Oh, what a mix-up.
Great
Beautiful
block by
blocks.
Falcon there. So that was like a low and an overhead. Very difficult to block.
Oh, he tried to hold the teleport. Can he convert? He doesn't.
Pushing with good blocks by Abram. Wow.
Oh, but he doesn't follow up.
Armor's through. He's going to get pushed in the corner.
That does have advantage on block, and he misses his opportunity. And now, again, Abram is just...
That is so negative. Like that was just YOLO.
Again, but he just doesn't block.
I think he's kind of swagging a little bit right now, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
he was way too close.
Goes right through, but he's missing his opportunities. Falcon's got to do something, otherwise he's going to lose this first game.
Yeah, this is...
Oh,
wow.
no.
That was, of course, that's also an overhead.
It is indeed, followed with the kunais, the meter burn version. So he had one sitting low, and then he went for the overhead and just was able to catch him. So far, I mean, Abram has played very well. He played at that mid-range to kind of far range, throwing the kunais, hitting him with the overheads, making sure he kept him at the distance, and then coming in for the pressure. He just had all the momentum. The spacing was correct.
Absolutely,
Falcon
I totally agree.
was unable to get anything going.
He really was, and he did miss a couple opportunities there. I imagine, I mean, if I was in his position, if this was my first time here, I'd be a little nervous. You know, maybe we're seeing that here, but of course...
Granted, but he did make top 8, though.
He did, actually, yeah. I know, who did he... Oh, he actually beat Brett, Big D, who was one of our season finalists, so... Obviously,
he was incredibly consistent season 1.
He absolutely was. So King Falcon obviously has some skills. And of course, I do want to give a shout out to Brett. I know he just had recent hand surgery.
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so thoughts and prayers, you know what I'm saying?
Hope
going back in here, game
speedy
2.
recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. Some good damage here.
All right, going again for the low, going for the overhead.
Oh, the teleport cancel. Those are so swaggy. I love them.
Here we go. Beautiful blocks. He's got to get some. Oh, nice backdash to avoid any pressure.
That was a risky teleport.
Again, the problem here is Falcon is going for the same pressure overhead low every time.
Yeah, here we go, just backing up here. I mean, that's exactly what Abram wants to do. He's totally fine at that range. He has the teleport. He has like, I mean, the back 2-1 is almost full screen.
Oh, and here we go.
This could start something off for Falcon here. Drops the combo. He uses the armor to get out. That was actually pretty smart.
But here we go. Nice trades here for Falcon. And
what's the mix-up? Good blocks.
What blocks?
Wow. Those were amazing blocks. That was like low, overhead low.
Every time he tries to come in with that running 2-1-1-2, like...
He's getting stuffed.
Abram's spacing right now is impeccable.
Yeah, he's looking great. He's looking sharp. He's all over the place. He's keeping Falcon guessing. Can't get anything. Falcon can't get anything started. Oh, wow.
Catches him with the last part of that string.
Yeah. Doesn't convert, though, but he's still at the distance that he wants to be at.
Again, catching him with the low kunai into the overhead.
I've actually never seen anybody do that.
Well, you're seeing it now, right? Nice. Finally gets some sort of combo going for himself. Is he going to cancel a command grab? No, he just lets the full screen rock and nothing after it.
He actually backdashed after it, which was interesting.
And Abram is just able to run away and play his game. This is not working for King Falcon.
He's looking tired right now, man. His conversions are on point. Here we go again.
You can't block those all the time. Falcon has been doing a really good job of blocking a lot of those mix-ups, but...
Second game in the bag.
If you're blocking too much in this game, you've already lost. Because your opponent is building meter.
Agreed.
On top of that, they're finding out what situations that you want to press buttons and what you try to do to get out. And they're getting all that information. Meanwhile, you're just taking chip damage and giving them meter.
And of course, they're also conditioning you.
Absolutely.
To respond a certain way, and then that gives them the opportunity to switch it up and open you up.
High-paced chess.
High-paced chess, absolutely.
That's the game we play, Brian.
So it is 2-0.
It is.
Abram, he's looking phenomenal right now. King Falcon, he's sticking with Aaron Black. So he obviously, I don't know if he has a backup character or he just feels like he can make some adjustments here.
I don't know, but he's got to do something. I mean, he is using the same pressure over and over again with the overhead low, and it's just not working out. He's got to mix it up with maybe back 3, just try to get a low first instead of going instantly for the overhead. And
Takeda's combos are so good.
Abram's just not letting him get anything started. He's keeping that mid to
triple overhead again.
Full screen range, yeah.
That YOLO flip, I love that. It feels so good when you hit somebody with that. Wow. He kind of lucked out on that one.
And you know what I really like from Abram's play that we didn't really see a lot of in Season 1 is, if you remember, Abram was all about just neutral jump punches.
True. Well,
granted, because he has a great neutral jump punch, but here we're seeing a lot more ground spacing, a lot better use of his strings and tools. Like, he's doing a much better job of bringing out the character instead of just going for neutral jump punch baits or punishes.
Round 2.
Totally agreed. He's definitely using the full toolbox here. And I don't even know if I've seen a neutral jump punch yet.
I don't think we have, which is very impressive because most Takedas that I see play, even in tournament good Takedas, they kind of rely on that pretty heavily to punish.
Oh, that's my go-to, man. I just want to land an NJP, dude. And
it's that and the fact that Abram hasn't really allowed himself to get in that situation where he needs to do that.
Okay,
but here we
finally
go.
Throws a command grab in there.
There we go.
Smart stuff.
Getting a tick throw, but he's going to get right out.
Oh, that could have been an NGP right there. Oh, and he
Again,
catches him.
He blocked a few of those, but you're not going to block that every time.
This is match point for Abram.
Another thing is Falcon is not dashing past any of those kunais or running because you can't do that. There is a gap.
Yeah, they are. You gotta space them properly, of course, as all things. Very close. Oh, he stuffs
the armor.
Gets the NJP, and that's gonna close it out.
The first NJP.
Is he gonna go for the brutality? Oh yeah, there it is.
He is.
Great stuff by Senior Abram there.
Takeda wins.
And the brutality finish. Cherry on top, man.
Your boy.
Top 4. Moves into semifinals.
So Senior Abram gonna take it. Falcon, good job making top 8 first week. That's
Definitely
huge.
Yeah, he got those points that he needed. You know, he beat some big names. I'm sure we'll see him again.
Unfortunately for him, though, he just wasn't able to really get in. And the times that he did get in on Senior Abram, he was not able to mix them up. He wasn't able to get his pressure going. To be honest, his pressure was kind of stale again with the overhead low all the time.
Agreed.
He only canceled 2-1-1-2-2, his rapid punches strings once into command grab. The other time he just let him go. So that was... It just wasn't enough. Abram's seen it before, and he was able to take him down.
Yeah, here we go. Little run back of that action. The corner pressure from Aaron Black. And, well, I mean, in the rest of that sequence, that was, like, really good blocking from Senior Abram.
Yes.
And his blocks were on point. Like you said, Falcon wasn't mixing it up too much, so kind of making it easy for him.
Right.
But, again, he did make top 8. He got those points, and, you know, we'll see him again.
And, of course, maybe I'm sure he played really well coming out. It's just he ran into a wall of Abram. He wasn't able to capitalize. On top of that, Takeda with the longer range, mid-range to long-range normals, he couldn't get anything done. He had great zoning with the kunai. His movement was really what was most impressive for me. Senior Abram had amazing movement. He was backdashing a lot of the pressure opportunities that Falcon was getting.
You got it, buddy.
And it just didn't look good for him, unfortunately. But I'm sure he'll be back. Probably will get another top 16 at the very least, playing very well. So, congratulations to your boy. I know you're really excited right now, Brian.
Also, too, though, I mean, how much experience do you think people really have against a really strong Takeda?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Even now, when the game is a little more developed, people are getting a little more diversified, and the characters that they're playing against or even playing themselves, a good Shirai Ryu, it's tough to play. It's tough to play.
Yeah, he has weird angles. And Takeda, I mean, Abram, I called him Takeda, which he probably wouldn't mind. But, I mean, a lot of interesting stuff that I haven't seen frequently. Like, so a lot of creativity.
Again, the not abusive use of the neutral jump punch, really getting that ground spacing and the footsies, if you will, and just using all of his tools on the ground. The movement, again, was what was really impressive. But
it's exciting, man. I can't wait to see it.
We're now going to move straight into our next match, which is going to be Biohazard. Versus Kiltron. Critical Reaction. Huge shout out to them. Their team's been doing very well next to Yomi.
3 of them in top 8. Yep. I will point out that Yomi, none of them made top 8.
That is true.
They did make top 16. I can definitely expect that we'll see some Yomi.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is the first week, and you have to remember that a lot of the Yomi guys do play offline mainly. So they're going to adjust, and they're going to come back, and I guarantee you we're going to see Yomis in top 8.
So Biohazard is, he did beat Pig of the Hut.
Yes.
He's one of the best Ferritors in the world, if not the best Ferritor in the world. He also used Commando Kano to beat Pig.
Yes, he did.
Which we don't see a lot of. Is that who Lansdowne uses all the time? Commando?
Yes, that is Lansdowne.
All right, so he's getting hype right now for sure. You know?
Yeah. So.
But yeah, Biohazard, we should point out that he is the brother of Honeybee.
Yes.
So obviously,
he has Sonic Fox at Evo to put him into losers.
Right.
Which was incredible to watch. I was hyped.
Oh man, yeah, Honeybee is sick. So I'm really excited to watch some Biohazard action.
Yep.
And he obviously has amazing training partners. Honeybee, all the CR guys. You know, I mean this.
He has good partners. Yeah, Wild Cowboy. You have Honeybee. You have Sonic Fox.
Right. Some of the best.
Big D was in CR. I believe now he's part of EVB, which is Evil Biz Gaming. So shout outs to them.
Definitely.
Again, speedy recovery to you, man. Watching him compete he was my favorite Ermac to watch, next to Nicolaus.
He was really fun to watch, and he came out to EGP. We had a great time. A really nice guy. He did some commentary. I thought he was great.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Fun guy to hang out with.
But again, so right now what we're seeing is two of the strongest teams that are emerging.